Ready? Start. I also commend the Ministry of Commerce and Industry of the Government of India and the Government of Maharashtra, as well as their partners, the Confederation of Indian Industry and the Services Export Promotion Council, for this initiative. I am confident it will promote the Indian services domain and enlarge and deepen India's engagement with the global services sector. The launch of 12 champion sectors is a bold new step that will contribute to both India's economy and the global economy and will create jobs. We live in an India with a competitive and growing national economy. We also live in an India with many competitive and growing state economies. Given this, I must appreciate the decision of the Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Devendra Fernandes, to co-host this event. Maharashtra is one of our country's economic and investment engines. It has a strong manufacturing base and has complemented this with an accelerating services sector. The services sector represents a vibrant and expanding component of the global economy. Today, services dominates in terms of employment, value addition, productivity and innovation. The pace of technology is intensifying the contribution of services in other sectors, including agriculture, infrastructure and manufacturing. It would not be an exaggeration to say that services forms the backbone of the 21st century global economy. In India, the services sector contributes 61% in gross value added. With its young population, large talent pool and comfort with technology, India has natural advantages in the sector and is set to become even more of a provider of services to the world. India's global services exports stood at 3.4% in 2016. I am given to understand that the target is a 4.2% share of global services by 2022. And frankly, that is only the tip of the iceberg. With the rapid expansion of its economy, India represents an attractive opportunity for global investors and businesses. In the past 4 years, the average GDP growth rate has been an impressive 6.9%. For 2018 to 19, the International Monetary Fund has forecast a growth rate of 7.4% for India. The services sector boom is a key driver. By 2025, only 7 years from now, India hopes to double the size of its GDP to $5 trillion. Of this, I am told the services sector could be a $3 trillion contributor. And of that number, the government estimates that the internet economy incorporating e-commerce and other applications could be as high as $1 trillion. This is a pointer to the increasing integration of services and technology, and in turn that combination is changing the way in which we live and work, communicate and create and educate and entertain. We are experiencing the age of the digital economy and the fourth industrial revolution. The synergy of technology and services is unfolding before our eyes. The early industrial age and the traditional manufacturing economy created jobs in factories and encouraged entrepreneurship in the form of ancillary units and workshops. Today we are looking at a small but exciting startups in the services space. Technology has emerged as an enormous enabler and allowed local services companies to go national or even global. In India, which is the third largest center of startups in the world, this has thrown up a generation of young entrepreneurs, of men and women with hunger and ambition. Government programs such as Startup India and the Mudra Yojana, which has provided capital to 120 million grassroots businesses, have seeded a culture of entrepreneurship largely in services. I am confident that some of these startups will grow into giants in the years and decades to come. A billion mobile phone users, 5 million citizens on the internet, and a determined push for financial inclusion using technology as well as for digital payments have collectively deepened India's services story. Such measures have unleashed creative and commercial energies. They have also empowered people. And most of all, they have re-emphasized how India is both a large supplier to as well as a huge market for global services sector businesses. I invite you to join us on this pulsating journey. The government of India is doing its best to make this journey smoother. In the past 4 years, it has eased foreign investment regulations in several sectors, including in services such as insurance, retail, aviation, and banking. As you know, India is among the largest recipients of FDI inflows. Services like financial services, business and professional services, and R&D, among others, have accounted for 57% of cumulative FDI inflows since April 2000. In the first half of 2017 to 18, I am told they accounted for almost two-thirds of FDI inflows. These numbers are telling. In the past 4 years, the Government of India has accomplished a number of crucial reforms. The introduction of the Goods and Services Tax in July 2017 converted India into a single market with both goods and services placed on the same tax platform. This in itself has imparted a new momentum to the economy. On ease of doing business, the government has taken major steps with the participation of state governments as part of the Business Reform Action Plan. Starting a business and obtaining permits as well as trading across borders have become easier. This has enabled India to jump 42 spots in the past 3 years in the World Bank Ease of Doing Business rankings. The Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code has made it simpler for exit of businesses.